You had 25 blind people and 24 got healed. They actually could see. Tell me about that.
Oh, absolutely. We were out there in the middle of the jungle. I'm talking two flights, a 24-hour train, a 5-hour car ride, and we finally get to our destination. But I was out there preaching at the village, and the Spirit just spoke to me as we're on the stage. We normally line the people up, and the men on one side, women on one side, and the kids in the middle, and we just lay hands on them real quick. And in literally 10 minutes, we can pray for 1,000 people with the ministers real quick. And before, we normally do that every time we go out. But that night, I just looked at the crowd and said, no, God's doing something different. It's what I call a creative miracle. I asked everybody that was blind to come forward. Well, I did not know that there's 25 blind people. I was thinking 1 or 2 or 3.
Yeah.
It is they start coming out by droves. I'm like, okay. I go, Lord, I put you on a spot. And I know if I put God on a spot, that God's going to answer. So I went over there and told them to line up. And when they lined up, I told all the ministers not to lay hands on them. We're just going to walk by them. We walked by them, and I went back to the stage, and I said, okay, 1, 2, 3, open your eyes. Then I looked and nothing happened. Now, oh, translator, count 1, 2, 3. They don't understand me. And we counted to 1, 2, 3, 24 eyes open instantly. Some of them were born with this. Some of them had injuries.
Oh, okay, you begged the question. What about the one person that didn't get their sight? That must have really been...
It's crazy. One person that didn't get the sight was an evangelist. She preached the gospel. When all my ministers jumped off the stage and they're like a football trying to recover a fumble, I'm like, no, everybody back up. Let me talk to her. We got to see what's her problem, because it's a problem in her thinking. A lot of times our faith and miracles don't happen because there's a problem in our thinking. So I talked to her, and she thought that God gave this to her as a gift. And I'm like, God doesn't give anyone a gift wrapped up that says disease, sickness, and death. This is not God's will for you. And I explained to her that in Exodus, the Bible says if we follow him, that he will remove these diseases from us, because he's the God that healeth thee.
So she didn't receive it. That was the problem.
She did not receive it.